Hello guys, welcome to Unified Science Lab. Today we are going to solve an example under differentiation. The question here is differentiate y is equals to 3x squared plus 5x plus bracket open a second one x cubed minus 2x plus 1 then close the bracket, then you come into solution. Given that, I have to write it out again while solving it so that I will not stress myself looking up there. That will be 3x squared plus 5x plus the bracket open the second one x cubed minus 2x plus 1, and forget to close the bracket. And after that, the first thing you have to identify here is to identify the rule. And looking at it, let's say y is equals to this. Let's take the as u and let's take the as v. Identify the rule, u times 3, and where, let me write it well so that you can understand it. Now some people, we are all learning here. Let's u, this is u, where u is equals to 3x squared plus 5x, and v is equals to x cubed minus 2x plus 1. After the next step that you should take into consideration is to use the product rule. Using the product rule, write the steps so that you will not forget. Using product rule, and the product rule says dy dx is equals to u prime v plus u v prime. Oh, some people might be confused here. This u prime is the same thing as the u over the x, and this v prime is the same thing as the v, the x. This is what I'm saying. This u prime is the same thing as the u over the x, which means you are differentiating it only once. If it was prime, it would have been I. That means you've been differentiating it twice. I'm solving on first order differentiation, not second order. And the v prime is the same thing as the v over the x. I'm just using this to guide, or so that you will not be mistaken. Let me write it here so that you not make a mistake. dy dx is equals to, some people would like to write it like this. Dy dx is equals to v. Don't forget to put your multiplication sign here. They are not 1, so don't forget to put it. In place of putting u prime, they do put the u over the x plus v plus u. The first I started with u, so I don't have to put v again. U, the v over the x. This and this are the same. They are the same, so don't be confused there. And after bringing in the formula, this one is to why I number it 1 and 2 is the same thing, but I like to use this one, so I'll go with this one also that I always like to use, which we have to look for. Differentiate the u first. U prime, you have to differentiate u first, and differentiating u we have here is equals to d. You have to write the u. The u here that was given here was 3x raised to power 2 plus 5x, includes the bracket, over the x. Now you see where this, I told you this is the same as this. So writing d, you have to bring the u, which was written out here, to the bracket in here. Then the x is here. I told you they are the same. Here is equals to this is equals to this, and it's here. Now you can differentiate it by saying this 2 times 3, which will be 6x raised to power 1. You don't have to write the 1 down. Plus 1 times 5 is still 5. There's nothing there again. That's all. That's u prime. Now that means you have to differentiate u. Now differentiate v so that you can use it as input in here. Differentiate v prime, which will be dv. Instead of writing dv, you bring in this value of v, which is x cubed minus 2x plus 1 divided by all over, anyhow you want to say, the x, which is equals to 3 times 1, which is 3x raised to power 2. You know how to differentiate? You are using 1 times 2 minus 2, and this one there is a constant. X is not being added to it, so this is the first differentiation of u. And then you bring all these values, v prime and u prime, into this equation. Okay, let me write out the equation again so that you will not make a mistake while solving it. Let me write out the question again. The equation says dy over the x is equals to u prime multiplied by v plus u multiplied by v prime. And don't forget the u prime has been calculated, which is this. You have to bring it in here. Dy over the x is equals to u prime is given as 6x plus 5. Don't forget to put them in brackets so that the multiplication sign will still stand, will not mix up everything. Then v was given as this is v x cubed minus x cubed minus 2x plus 1. You close the bracket, you bring in this sign, addition sign. Then your u was given as 3x cubed plus 5x. Let me bring in here 3. Don't forget the bracket so that you don't mix up everything. 3x squared plus 5x, then multiplied by the v prime, which is the v prime is 3x, I'm still going to write x first, 3x with minus 2. That's v. Now the next step that you are going to do here is after applying the product rule is to expand each part. This is the first part, from here to here the first part, and from here to here the second part. So let me write it out so that you understand it clearly. I want everybody to understand this, and if there's any point that you don't understand, you can drop your question in the comment section, or if there is any other solvings on differentiation, you can even write it also in the comment section. I'll attend to you, I promise. First part is the first part. This is the first part. I'll write it out. 6x plus 5, then multiplied by x cubed minus 2x plus 1. Close the bracket. That's the first part. How to bring this out from the bracket? You have to multiply this to this and multiply this plus 5 to this. So firstly, you have to multiply 6x into x cubed minus 2x plus 1, close the bracket, plus 5, open the bracket again, x cubed minus 2x plus 1, close the bracket. Now you do the normal multiplication here, which is 6 times 1 to give you 6, 3 plus 1 x 4, that's 4. 6 times 2, forget the sign, it's minus. 6 times 2, this is 12 x, 1 plus 1 2, and this one 6 times 1 plus 6x times 1, that's 6x. Then bring in this multiplication sign, multiply this one also, 5 times x cubed, 5 times x cubed, that's 5x cubed minus 5 times 2, 10. 10x plus 5 times 1, 5. That's the first part of it. Now you've gotten the answer for the first part. Now, this is the second part. Also solve for the second part, which is second part. Second part is this is the second part, which is 3x squared plus 5x, and this one is also 3x uh, 3x squared, where is it, 3x squared minus 2. Sorry for that. You have to use this and multiply with this, use this and multiply with this, also the same way you did in this first one. You have to put this so that you don't make a mistake. And this is 3x squared. You multiply through by this 3x squared minus 2, and this one comes with a positive sign, that's plus 5x. You multiply through this also, which is 3x squared minus 2. Yeah. Then you now move them out from that place, which is 3 times 3, which is 9. 2 plus 2, 4x raised to the power 4. 3x squared times 3 times 2 minus 6x squared plus 5x, that means 5 times 3, which is 15. 1 plus 2, 3, which is 3, minus 5 times 2, which is 10x. Any place that you think you miss out, you can go pause the video or you replay it again so that you understand. After getting that, you solve it from here. After getting this, you collect. Oh, I did not get it. Do it here. I'm supposed to rearrange it here. Okay, let me rearrange the first one first. 6. Okay, rearranging this first one first. I'm supposed to rearrange it, but let me just go back there, please, before rearranging the second one, so that you can add them together. Rearranging this first one first, we have 6 according to the number of power, 6x raised to power 4, and the next is 3 plus 5x raised to power 3. This one is 2, which is minus 12x raised to power 2. This one is x raised to power nothing, x raised to power nothing. That means 6 plus 6 minus 10, that will be minus 4, minus 4x, and this one plus 5. Then rearranging this second one, this is the first, first part of it. Rearranging the second part, which is, let me write out this one again. Now rearranging the second part, we have 9x raised to power 4, and according to the number raised to power, this is 3. We have plus 15x raised to power 3 minus 6x raised to power 2 minus 10x. Right, now don't forget, we are solving using product rule. Both of these part 1, this is the second part, this is the first part, the answer to the first part, and after differentiation, this one is the second part. And if you come back here, you can see that these 2, this is what we are solving. This is the first part and this second part, and you have to bring them back together. Bringing them back together, you have to put this sign in between them. Now let's go. Bringing this first part and the second part together, we have here the first part, this is the first part, and this is the second part. We have here 6 x raised to power 4 plus 5x raised to power 3. Now this is first part. After writing the first part, which is up here, you put the addition sign which was there earlier. Then you bring in the second part, which is 9x raised to power 4. Now this is the second part. This way second part starts here. You can see the second part. Divide x is equals to, you bring the first part, which stops here, and the second plus the second part. So now you can now solve it again by rearranging it. If you want to rearrange it, like x raised to power 4, you have here 6, you have here 9. So 6 plus 9, that will be 15. Don't forget your dy over the x is equals to 15 x raised to power 4. Look for the one raised to power 3. We have a 5, we have a 15. 5 plus 15, we have plus 20 x raised to power 3. Look at the one I have for power 2, we have a 2, we have a 2. Minus 12 minus 6, minus 12 minus 6, you add them together, then still bring in the negative sign that was given. For example, if you have plus 12 plus 6, you add them together, bring in the sign that both of them had, which was negative, positive. But this one had minus 12 minus 6. Add them together, bring the sign, which is minus. Minus 12 minus 6, that's 18. 18x raised to power 2. Look for the one that has only x, which is 4 and 10. Minus 4 minus 10. Minus 4 minus 10 is the same thing that was applicable here. You bring the negative sign, minus 14x. And is there anything that left? Yes, 5 is here, plus 5. So your dy over the x is equals to 15x raised to power 4 plus 20 x raised to power 3 minus 18 x raised to power 2 minus 14 x plus 5. This is the answer to the differentiation, to the question that was given here. Differentiate y is equals to this. This is the answer to this question. I hope you understand what I have just explained here, using product rule to solve a differentiation. Thank you for watching, and if there's any place you don't understand or you have any question, you are free to drop in the comment section. I promise I'll attend to your question immediately I see the comments. Thank you.